doing a feasibility study of veteran services, particularly related to healthcare issues. Legislation was passed in the last Congress, which mandated that Veterans Affairs look into how healthcare was delivered to veterans here in the Virgin Islands. They've been visiting with veterans in the Pacific, veteran services in the Pacific with the territories there, as well as Puerto Rico and the Virgin Islands. And we just had a wonderful meeting, a roundtable discussion with many of the veterans who have been engaged in Veterans Affairs from our Legion's offices, as well as the clinics. They visited each one of the clinics here in the Virgin Islands and talking about the issues that our veterans have been bringing to us, whether that's non-use of some of the services, the logistics of getting to Puerto Rico, services once they are at the Veterans Hospital in Puerto Rico and how that is delivered to them. Also, the issues with prescription drugs, access to care, all of those were discussed and are going to be reviewed by the experts, the consultants that have been hired by Congress, and a report is going to be brought back before March as to what is the best way to meet the needs of the growing veterans population here in the Virgin Islands, as well as how to right the wrongs that have been done to the veterans here. We talked about those veterans from the Vietnam area who are facing issues with Agent Orange and deniability. They're being denied services when they file in Puerto Rico, as opposed to being given services when they apply in Florida. What causes that and how that can be corrected. The problems that healthcare services or clinics, outpatient clinics, private doctors have had getting reimbursed, and the changes that are going to come into the system in January with the new healthcare delivery system. Excuse me. So all of those issues were discussed, and I'm really glad that I think that we're going to see something very new before March here in the Virgin Islands with veteran services. Okay?
Good. Thank you.